Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to your doom. Going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page, my YouTube channel. I want you to talk about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very important, and not important to liberals, libertars, people believing God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast us, you put that shit down below. Make fun of me if you want. If it's funny, I'll post it. If it's boring, and I just won't post it, okay? There's people who just report things that I say that offends them because they're sensitive. These videos are not for you. I've made this so many times clear in the beginning. Now, you can call me incoherent. I can make no sense. But I only make sense to the small percentage. I do not care about what you guys think, most of you. I really don't. But let's talk about a subject which is pondering in my mind. Now, I know somebody has this question in the past. I did answer this question. Am I a beta male or a beta alpha male because of my ex-wife who was a virgin, cheated on me and stole money from me? Am I that? Now, I'm going to tell you the facts right here. I was taught by pimps, unlike most of you beta cucksuckers out there, fuckers out there, and I was never a simp. So in my past, before I lost my virginity to my virgin wife, which none of you guys can do, I was a gigolo. I was getting paid. I was doing fetish work for women, babysitting, masseuse, a fitness trainer, giving advice. I was on MySpace. You don't know what MySpace is, do you? I was making up to least about $700 to $1,000 a month. That was on MySpace. I think my code name was Big M. Yep. Yeah. And I disappeared off the radar for a bit. And when I came back, then there was a Facebook and shit. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on here? But anyway, let's get on with the subject before my time runs out in 10 minutes here. I don't want to talk no more than 10 minutes. I know your attention spans are very low. Okay. Why my ex did what she did, I'm going to tell you. No matter what, I was told by pimps that all women and children are liabilities. I truly don't believe that, okay? But they said 99.999, okay? So I didn't follow all of their codes, okay? I just felt that the gigolo perspective is more my cup of tea. Doing services for women for pay. They do it the hard way. They do the tough love. They put their hands in the backhand, whatever they want to do. Psychoanalysis, psychology on those women by womanizing them. That's them. I don't do that. I say a service I do and they pay me. But that's another subject for a day. I don't have sex with used vaginas. I just don't do that. I inspect them. I would consider myself a gynecologist. But let's stop talking about me here, because you can read down below a little bit about me, which most guys can't be. Okay, so why my ex did such a thing? Because in her mind, after I was talking to her for 5 years before I met her, she was already thinking about, I only wanted to come to America. It can happen to the best of us, babies. But me, I have a special ability, though. I would consider it a special ability. I have a third voice that told me I was going to meet her, and I did. I had visions, premonitions of going overseas. I had dolphins pulling me across the ocean. I had a psychic tell me she was the one, okay? I didn't know what a passport was until the pimps told me what it was. So I talked to her for 5 years about how America was. I didn't think I was ever going to meet her, okay? I really didn't. I got in trouble with the law a little bit, okay? And if I didn't get in trouble with the law, I would not have been blessed. So it's like weird. When bad things happen, I tend to get a blessing. That's just how my life is as an indigo. Humanitarian number 9, okay? And porcupine, okay? So, as time progressed, I figured that she was just probably wearing a mask, but I didn't think she was when I was living in Ethiopia. When I lived in Ethiopia, everything was fine and hinky-dinky. I even recorded it. Which most guys, for some reason, my videos are not viral. Because of my face, okay? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was the realest motherfucker before Kevin Samuels. And I used to talk to Kevin Samuels. But anyway, as I lived out there, and she was a virgin because I know how to check for it, unlike most of you people out there, know how to check for it. Her father invited me in his house. I recorded everything, man. And so what happens is that for 2 years I lived out there on my special disability. Yeah, because I had a third voice, okay, which helps me, okay, throughout my life. I've been protected, okay. I believe strongly I was. Okay, and I still am to this day. So this is why I don't really fuck with people, because I would tell them something and then something bad happens to them because they would doubt the Holy Spirit. I would tell them about it. But that's another story for another day, okay? But as I lived out there, she saw miraculous things happen, and I was causing things to happen as soon as I entered her country. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens to chosen ones. Things just happen, okay? You know, big shit. And it's not just fucking coincidence. It's not by chance either. But anyway, I would say shit and shit would come to light. So that I gotta keep my mouth sealed now. So, long story short, I brought her to America with the promise of getting her sister. Yeah, I talked to her straight up. I'm always upfront. Alphas are always upfront. I may go over 10 minutes with this. And when you know how you say stuff, okay, and it's not heard, or they may just say, okay, they just can't say no, okay? No one's exploiting anyone. I just told my ex-wife, my first wife, I need your sister. That's how kings procreate. Women are not supposed to be thinking with this mindset, we're doing a monogamous relationship. They're not supposed to think that way. I knew this a long time ago when I was 16, okay? I know this as a fact, okay? That's why I had to leave America, because there was no virgins. There's no virgins in America or any westernized, colonized country, right? So she makes an agreement with me, yes. Yes, but the demons and the angels tell me, if you bring her back, you will be rich. And I didn't believe that. So I'm always doubting them. And that's kind of out of the world. And her father will die and all sorts of yada yada. And then I'm like, I don't believe it. And what do you think happened? She was wearing a mask. And it can happen to the best of us. I had tests and shit laid out. I heard secret conversations. I wasn't even trying to look for it. It just comes to me. You know how we chosen ones. Now, if you are chosen one, you should get in touch with me pronto. I make videos on this all of the time. Let's check my past here. And if you're a chosen one, we have to stick together, guys, girls, and everything in between. Okay, right? Okay, and so since I usually do a test to know if you're a chosen one, most people think that they're a chosen one, and they're not, okay? Especially when they come across me. I'm like, you're not a chosen one, dog, okay? Trust me, look at my eyes. You're not, okay? But as I brought her back, she was already warned. I warned her. I said, I am not alone. The Holy Spirit is with me. When I tell you this shit, do you just laugh? If I tell you I'm Jesus, you think I'm blaspheming the name of Jesus? No, that's not true. Okay, it's not true at all. I'm not doing blasphemy at all. No, there are other people like Jesus in this world. Most of you people have no idea where religion stems from. But that's another story for another day, though. So I'm just living in this life pure-hearted as possible with no sins. I'm not a sinner, but everyone sins. There's no such thing as someone who has never made a mistake. Okay, there's no such thing as that. Okay, there's a mistake is a sin in a sense. So as I brought her back, I allowed her, I gave her privileges to the access of the World Wide Web. I even helped her get a job, everything. And some people may call me psychopath. I don't care. I will kill you. I'm a good psychopath, like Mr. Raymond Reddington. I'm good. There's good psychopaths, who do the world a good favor, like vigilantes, like Batman. See, I'm like Batman. I'm a vigilante. I'll take you out. You're evil. Okay, I'll take your legs off at least or something. I'm like the ghost fucking rider, okay? So I bring her back and I say, I predict these words. These words will come to light. I swear to you. And if whatever belief of Jesus or the devil you want, mark my words. And she just heard it, went through one ear, and 9 times out of 10, she did have a lot of wax, because I would clean my daughter's ears, and I would also clean hers when I was in Ethiopia. I just have this thing of licking the Q-tip and cleaning your ears, and she had a lot of wax, okay? I said, why is your ear so black? I think a lot of people just, all they need to do is clean their fucking ears, okay? Right? So I warned her, nothing belongs to you here. I had a co-sign. My best friend of 30 years had to sign for me. And of course, he has always helped me through dire situations, physically, more than my own fucking family. Amazing. This is some strangers help me more than my own family. This is sad, but it's true. But other than that, the strange thing is that as I hear these little whispers and I see this, I'm shocked at what I hear and what I see. I don't know why she did what she did. You know what? My secret is withholding sex. My sex is so good, I've been called magic dick before and magic fingers. The Pocono man, okay? I just do magical shit to women, right? Okay? Believe me, trust me, these hands have fucking powers on a woman's body, okay? Female's body. Even the 304s. But you will pay. Because I'm not interested in the lay. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay, bitch. Now, I'm not disrespecting my clients in the past, okay? But a lot of times, women just have broke asses. They just broke, okay? They don't have no money, okay? So I can't do shit for them these days. These days, women don't have no money. No money, no honey, baby. Okay? So I can't do too much for services for them. And I can't do it now anyway because I got my daughters. I've been offered a few times, but I had to reject it. Okay? In the past, yes, I had. But I can't do gigolo services no more for y'all women. I can't be a fitness trainer. Okay? I can't do the babysitting thing. I can't do the masseuse thing anymore. I can't do that. I can't inspect the pussy like I used to, right? Okay? So, other than that, I brought her here on the promise that I would get her sister in return. Okay? Because I had a dream, a premonition that I had 2 sons. I want 12 kids. Not just, just a measly 2, okay? I do have daughters, by the way. You guys should know that, okay, right? So I'm bringing her here, and I'm thinking that everything should be square. But lo and behold, the devil has popped his head. And the police was called on me because I had to give a backhand in self-defense. Do not raise a weapon at me. You'll be disarmed quickly. I will not hesitate to react. Do not get close to me with a weapon. You will be disarmed, okay? What do you call that? McGraw, okay? What do you call it? Paul McGraw, okay? That technique, that's just a natural born technique. You either have reflexes or you just don't, okay? You do not pull a weapon on me, okay? But then she pulled a knife on me because I tried to take a phone from her, and an argument ensued, and I won. It only took one blow. Then she calls the police on me and get a false PFA. It's not like I was beating the bitch. She got like a pimp or some shit, or hitting her with a fucking hanger or some shit. 2 days later, she calls up a PFA. But I didn't know what that shit was. I was ignorant at that time. But I'm no beta, goddammit. I speak my motherfucking mind. Okay. So the police is telling me, oh, she's from Ethiopia. The police has nothing to do with a lot of situations. It's a civil matter, and it goes right to court. I'm kicked out of my own rental. Right? Before this place I have here, I was living in my motherfucking car, okay? For a whole month in November 2019. That's when it happened. And COVID was blown up. See, it seems like everybody gets affected when I'm fucked with, okay? COVID started happening. People had to be forced and mandatories. I remember all that shit. I'm holistic. I don't do medications, baby. Okay. But other than that, I try my best to purchase it. Okay. And I did warn her, though. It's not like I didn't warn her. So the reason is because I was withholding the sex from her. Okay. I'm not a sexual person. Okay. I'm just not a sexual person, guys. I'm a sapiosexual. So if you do small little things for me, I get turned on by it. You whisper in my ear, I get turned on by that too. Intellectualism stuff, that turns me on too. Health, okay, that turns me on too. But she didn't want to do none of those things in the house. She was just walking barefoot. I do not like feet on the floor raw. Your feet should never touch all parts of the earth. And whoever told you that your feet needs to touch the soles of the earth is a fool to think that. By fact and by far, there's some places you do not walk barefooted at all, okay? You will be destroyed. Radiation, okay? Even radion, okay, coming out of the ground. You got to watch that in your house. We got little radon detectors in our houses now. That's how filthy the earth can be, depending on where you're walking at, okay? But anyway, as I was withholding things from her because she was withholding things from me, she was not doing her womanly duties. So I had to put my foot down. And that's exactly what happened. I put my foot down. But I didn't try to protect myself because you know why? The Holy Spirit protects me. That's why. That's why. And that is more powerful. If I take any action on something, it gets done. I usually put it in a box, if you know what I mean, okay? Because I'm a psychopath, right? I have put people in the boxes in the past, and nobody knows nothing about them because I don't fraternize with people. I usually tell people a hint, and that's all I'm giving. I give a hint, and then I'm just a nice guy, and then I'm the bad guy, like Jack the Ripper. But anyway, okay, I don't think about getting caught by police and shit, okay? I don't know what it is. There's no evidence linking me to anything. I don't know anybody. I'm forgetful at times. I'm a schizo. I hope you understand this. And there's different variations of schizophrenia, but most people just take it out of the context of the box and they'll think, oh, you're crazy. You're mentally ill. Okay. Just like Jesus was, right? You believe in God, though, right? You're a fucking fool, okay? But anyway, as I was withholding gifts from her, as she was withholding her duties for me, okay, I had to pull the rug from underneath her feet. That's all. She moved me out. And it just comes back. You know, a karma is usually a bitch in heat, babies. It's usually a bitch in heat. I don't need to be talking to nobody in this country. I am an introvert. I do not socialize with people. I socialize with myself. And the reason why we have introverts in the world is because they talk to themselves. They hear that voice. That Holy Spirit tells them to be paranoid. They watch out for people. They're smarter than extroverts. They're not just going to give out trust. They don't need to get laid to get paid, okay? All right? Up the ass, okay? Okay, or anything like that. I'm not movable by money, okay, right? No money, no honey, right? But as I did warn her, all sorts of crazy shit happened. Now she's on the fucking psych ward somewhere in Phoenix, Arizona. I ain't homeless. But she's gonna pay me. She owed me child support, thousands and thousands. Hey, man, I talked to the lawyers. I even talked to her lawyer, and her lawyer was talking to me, like, interested in me, my life. I'm like, hey, man, I did something that most guys can't do. Have a foot down, have standards, and travel overseas. Get your passports. But the thing is, the specialty with me is that I don't have to do much for something to happen to you or someone else yakking their fucking mouths, okay, you know. And if you're broke, nothing's for free, right? I'm a bit of a sadist. And a Satanist, too. And yeah, most of you people don't even know what a Satanist is. Or a sadist is, okay, you know. I'm a humanitarian who's a fucking sadist. I'm fucking lunatic, right? Right? So now, somehow she gets out there. The spirit moved her out here. She made the wrong decisions in her life. I said, you have your daughters here. Why would you leave Pennsylvania? Why? I don't know. I don't know where it's happening to her. I don't know why I know why. I know motherfucking why she did those things. Because she was a liar. She was not truthful. She wanted to manipulate and bamboozle me. But I already know about Beelzebub, okay? The demons, okay? They talk to me all the time to tell me to kill all of you people. With magic. But I can't, because I can't do it. I have to have the power of the Ghost Rider to kill most of you. At least 80% of you. Most of you are going to hell, okay? So don't worry about it. You're rich, you're going to hell. That's ding ding. That's like 2, 5, 10%. The numbers are climbing. They say a millionaire is born every day. A sucker is born every day. But I don't care about those materialistic things. But the long story short is that I win. He who laughs, last. That's me. That's me. And my daughters are just having fun. They took over my TV. You know that? I gotta get me another TV. They go on the internets and playing Roblox all the time. Daughters on the cyber school. You're not supposed to be putting your kids in school. Y'all some fools, man. How many people still got people with their goddamn kids in your school? Get them kids out of the schools. Cyber school them, homeschool them, do something. 20 minutes, I'm talking about 20 minutes. Now, what happened to her is unknown because she keeps in touch with me and her daughter. So I'm not mean. I'm like the guy, I'm like Xerxes on 300. I am kind. I'm not. She put herself in that situation. Just like most of you people, you put yourself through that situation. When I do that, do you think the screen freezes? Or you have bad internet, huh? Anyway, I digress here. But it doesn't make me a beta or beta alpha male. I do not take advantage of women at all. I talk to them and say, hey, do you want to get on the Pornhub with me or show our bodies off? Because it's an art. The flesh is an art. Did you know that? But there's some people just scared of it and they think it should be illegal and banned because they have a closed little mind, okay? Everything should be publicized on the internet. And it shouldn't be taken down. You just shouldn't be on the internet if you're sensitive. Get the hell off the internet. I can't stand sensitive people. They don't know how to have fun, and they're definitely not funny either. Okay. But anyway, that's what happened to her. She did a lot of bad. She pulled a knife on my aunt, too, and she's Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, I love Cocoa Puffs, but now Cocoa Puffs is not the same now. It doesn't taste the same. But Kit Kat, okay, Kit Kat cereal tastes like Cocoa Puffs, like it should be in the past, though, but it changes. It changed, okay. I remember Smurfberry Crunch. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah. Don't try me. Don't lie me. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. But anyway, that's all I really got to say about that. I don't know how to title this video. It's a very interesting piece of my life. I didn't want her to travel so far, but I know she's trying to file for her disability now. So that part of that will come to me because she owes me money. Okay, I focus on the money and family is business. I come first. Then, what comes next? I'm not a narcissist. I'm not a narcissist at all. But some people may call me that. Okay, I don't think they understand the terminology of a narcissist anyway, right? But anyway, 23 minutes. So that's what happened. That's what happened with my ex. She betrayed me, and I was asking her, what's going on? Something wrong? Is it because of the backhand? Because of self-defense? Okay, what is it, I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's maybe I didn't put the smack down. See, I keep telling you guys, just because you got a long John schlong, and you got a lot of money, and you look like fucking honey, you look like a fucking pecan, that don't mean shit to a female. Okay, you could be a fucking Ray Pookie. Okay, and I'm not saying this because I got hurt or anything. I just know women's nature is fickle. Okay, you can read it all through history. Great kings of power has been fallen because of the female finality. Okay, but I know how to play chess. I'd rather just, warn the queen before she dies. Okay, because all she's going to do is fall on her own sword anyway. Okay, it's like that. Your job is to protect yourself. Either spiritually or through physically or mentally somehow. Okay, and that's what I do. I do it spiritually, though. I say something and then it's like I told you. I am not responsible. I am not responsible. Okay. Look at the hand. Other than that, that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Who's like me on the internet? As a matter of fact, you know what I started figuring out? When someone will take my advice and then share with others, that's a good thing. But don't take all my advice. Because as soon as you take 2 or 3 pieces of advice, I'm like Kevin fucking Samuels. And then you get cursed and you die. I told Kevin, don't take 5 things of mine and don't mention my name. That's like Rumpelstiltskin, okay? You cannot do that. Don't steal people's ideas and think, oh, you didn't try to twist it, and you know where you got your shit from. And you're a fucking beta cuck. Most of you guys and women, okay, are 304s and prostitutes, okay? That's all you care about. It's fucking money all the time. In a bad way, though. You'll step on somebody's neck to get that money. You'll get it up the ass. You'll eat ass. You'll play basketball naked, okay? And be recorded. Know thyself over everything else. Ye are all gods. Jesus said this, but I'm not religious. But that's what her fate is. Her fate took her way out to Phoenix, Arizona somewhere. It's hot out there, like a motherfucker too. I think it feels like Ethiopia out there. I don't know. It's 95 degrees Fahrenheit in the Pennsylvania, okay? And it be so hot. I'll be sweating. I'll be hoping to die like a motherfucker. I'm like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, and I did not kill myself. The spirit said I'm gonna live. That's it. I had almost a heat stroke, and I thought it was a TIA. Okay? It was the heat. I gotta watch the heat because I gotta be outside. I gotta keep moving to keep this shape. Look. Woo! I love y'all, but I despise the many of you. Get the hell out of here if you got that far. No, if you got that far, you're special. But let me get on out of here, guys. I'm gonna take me a shower and feed my daughters now, because my daughters are going crazy. They got the kittens down there running around. As long as the kittens are not flaking, like hairs is falling out of their bodies, and stuff, I will keep them. But I take care of everything. My attitude number is a 6. Did you know that? I have a motherly. I'm a 9 and a 6. Okay, you know, y'all read numerology. It's pretty interesting, but I'm not saying it's factual. Nothing is really factual. Stones don't work. Okay, you know, y'all be looking at stuff and, oh, he got the symbol of this, and that, when everything is an illusion. Yeah, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Or it could be the Matrix. That's the next step. But other than that, I'm out of here, guys. As I said before, I love you all, but I hate the many of you. I despise the many of you. And that's what happened to her ass. Okay? I hope everything goes well with her. I hope she does find a job. Okay? Peace.